Hi everyone, I am Sairish.
And I am Jack,
And
and
welcome
welcome
to
to
Learn
Learn
with
with Jessie. We hope that this video finds you well. In this video, we are going to have a discussion that focuses on one of the curriculum development models, which is the Ralph Tyler's model.
This video has the learning objectives, which are to explain and discuss Ralph Tyler's model, its four basic principles, and its framework for creating effective educational programs. We all know that there are three most well-known models on curriculum development process, which are Ralph Tyler's model, Hilda Taba's grassroots approach model, and Galen Saylor and William Alexander curriculum model. But in this video, we are going to emphasize and give more focus on Ralph Tyler's model, four basic principles. Let's have an overview about it.
Ralph Tyler is an influential figure in the field of education. He outlined four basic principles of curriculum development in his book, Basic Principles of Curriculum and Instruction, published in 1949. It is also known as the Tyler's Rationale. The curriculum development model emphasizes the planning phase. This model provides a systematic approach to designing and evaluating curriculum. Each of the basic principles underlines four different questions. The first principle addresses the question, what educational purposes should schools seek to attain? This principle states, the purposes of educational programs should be defined in terms of the broad general goals and the specific objectives that education should seek to attain. This principle emphasizes the importance of clearly defining the goals and objectives of education, guiding curriculum development towards achieving those aims. Furthermore, first basic principles of curriculum development emphasizes the importance of clearly defining educational goals and objectives to guide curriculum planning, instruction, and assessment. By articulating broad general goals and specific objectives, educators can ensure that the curriculum is purposeful, coherent, and focused on facilitating meaningful learning experiences for students.
The second basic principle of Ralph Tyler's curriculum development framework focuses on determining the educational experiences that are most likely to achieve the defined purposes or goals of education. This addresses the question, what educational experiences can be provided that are likely to attain these purposes? This principle states, once educational purposes are established, a determination of experiences are made that are likely to attain these purposes. This principle underscores the importance of aligning educational experiences with the intended goals and objectives of the curriculum. Additionally, second basic principle of curriculum development emphasizes the importance of selecting educational experiences that are likely to achieve the defined purposes or goals of education. By intentionally designing learning activities, environments, and instructional strategies that align with the desired outcomes, educators can create meaningful and effective learning experiences that support student growth and development.
Ralph Tyler's third basic principle of curriculum development focuses on the organization of educational experiences to effectively achieve the defined purposes or goals of education. This answers the question, how can these educational experiences be effectively organized? This principle states, once educational purposes are established and educational experiences are selected, organization of these experiences should be provided. This principle underscores the importance of structuring and sequencing educational experiences in a coherent and systematic manner to optimize students' learning and development. Moreover, third basic principle of curriculum development emphasizes the importance of organizing educational experiences in a coherent and systematic manner to effectively achieve the defined purposes or goals of education. by structuring learning activities, sequencing content, integrating interdisciplinary connection, and providing differentiated instruction. Educators can create meaningful and engaging learning experiences that support students' growth and development.
Ralph Tyler's fourth basic principle of curriculum development focuses on the evaluation of educational programs, which addresses the question, how can we determine whether these purposes are being attained or not? This principle states, evaluation of the educational program should be continuous and should be related as directly as possible to the objectives of the program. Evaluation plays a critical role in curriculum development by providing feedback on the effectiveness of instructional practices, learning experiences, and assessment methods in achieving the intended educational outcomes. Furthermore, fourth basic principle of curriculum development emphasizes the importance of continuous evaluation of educational programs to determine whether the defined purposes or goals of education are being attained. By aligning evaluation measures with learning objectives, using multiple assessment methods, making data-informed decisions, and involving stakeholders in the evaluation process, educators can ensure that the curriculum remains responsive, effective, and focused on promoting student growth and achievement.
Ralph Tyler's four basic principles of curriculum development provide a framework for creating effective educational programs. First is defining educational purposes, which means to clearly articulate the goals and objectives of education to guide curriculum development.
Second is selecting educational experiences, which means to choose learning activities that are likely to achieve the defined purposes or goals of education.
Third is organizing educational experiences, which means to structure and sequence learning experiences in a coherent and systematic manner to optimize student learning.
And finally, evaluating educational programs, which means to continuously assess the effectiveness of curriculum in achieving its objectives through data-informed decision-making and stakeholder involvement. In conclusion, Ralph Tyler's curriculum development model remains relevant and influential in education due to its emphasis on clear objectives, organized content, meaningful learning experiences, and continuous evaluation. By adhering to the principles of this model, educators can develop effective curriculum that promotes student learning and achievement.
And that concludes our discussion for today.
And see you in our next discussion on Hilda Taba's model, Grassroots Approach.
Have a good one!